friends, my name is Parth Madani. I am from BTAP final year chemical engineering from Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology. I recently got placed in Reliance Industries Limited. So today I am going to share you my experience of Reliance Industries recruitment process with you. So friends, basically this process consists of 4 parts. The first part is the basics, the shortlisting of the candidates based on the CGPA or their performance, academic performance. So mostly Reliance use 6 or 7 cutoff mostly, and that cutoff depends upon the status of the colleges. For different colleges they have a different criteria. For our college we have 6 CGPA cutoff. So from my department or from my class, 49 students were shortlisted for this process. So the second part is the aptitude section, that written exam, and that written exam consists of 2 parts. One is the aptitude and one is the technical section. So basically that aptitude section consists of 30 questions and you have to complete it within the 30 minutes. And that technical portion consists of 50 questions and the time allotted for that is 30 minutes. So basically it's overall 80 questions in 1 hour. So the first of all I am giving you the idea about the aptitude, that how to prepare for aptitude. So basically aptitude questions were very easy, and I don't think that any engineer student cannot do it. And that aptitude questions were mostly consist of the speed, distance, time portion, mixtures and allegations, simple interest, compound interest, profit, loss, some sort of odd one out portion, series completion, means most of that type of questions. And I have prepared for that from the India Bix website. It's very good source of that aptitude questions. So now about the technical portions. So technical questions are mostly consist of the basic fundamentals of the chemical engineering. So you have to have a strong fundamental knowledge of chemical engineering, because most of the questions are very easy but they are tricky to solve it. And first of all we have to prepare for the fundamentals, so it will be helpful in the PI personal interview also and for that also. And after once we prepare for the basic fundamentals of the chemical engineering of all the core subjects like heat transfer operation, mass transfer operation, fluid flow operations, chemical engineering, thermodynamics, CRE, and instrumentation and process control. So once that all the subjects are completely studied by us, then we have to practice the technical questions of MCQ type technical questions from the India Bix website. That India Bix website consists also the technical questions, so it's a good source for the technical questions also. Now I'm sharing our college experience, that in our college out of 49 students, 8 students were shortlisted from the written test. So we 8 students were called for the personal interview. So basically the Reliance take only one interview, means technical and HR interview consisting within that one interview. But in our case we have 2 interviews. First of all we 8 are called for the personal technical interview, and then out of that 8 students the selected students were called for the HR interview. So that the process here in our college. So now I am sharing my experience of technical interview. So basically the technical one typical question came, the first question came that tell me about yourself. So I have introduced about myself, my recent education qualification, then about my 10th 12th detail, my family, my details about my family background, my favorite subjects, what I have done during my engineering curriculum, about projects, about internships, about my hobbies, and all these things. My favorite subject, especially the favorite subject, because we have to say about the favorite subject, because most of the question after that question comes from your favorite subjects. So you have to focus on that favorite subjects, and you have to prepare for the favorite subject very best, because your most of the interview depends on that favorite subjects. Now after that question they start from In my case, I have told that my favorite subjects are heat transfer operation, mass transfer operation, and fluid flow operation. But they starting to the chemical engineering, thermodynamics. So you, apart from your favorite subject, you have to prepare for the that subject which you don't tell in your favorite subjects menu. So after that, they start questioning from the chemical engineering, thermodynamics, and they ask me 5 or 6 questions. Once when I cleared that questions, then they came to the fluid flow operation. So basically they asked me the pressure drop calculations, what will be the effect on the pressure drop when we reduce or increase the diameter of the pipe, what are the different losses occurring in the pipeline systems, and how it is useful in the industrial application, and this type of questions. Now after the fluid flow operation question, they start to questioning from the heat transfer operation section. So basically in heat transfer operation, they always use to question from the heat transfer operations, means heat exchangers. So basically cell and tube type heat exchangers. So they ask me about the temperature profile of the cell and tube type heat exchangers, means how the heat is exchanging between the different modes of heat transfer through the cell and tube heat exchanger, and all these type of questions. So after the heat exchanger heat transfer operation portion, they start to questioning from the transfer phenomenon, what is the effect of temperature on the viscosity of the gases, liquid, and all this type of questions. Means basically my aim is to tell you that all the questions were from the fundamental knowledge of chemical engineering. They don't need actually the high knowledge, but they want only the basics, that your basics should be clear, and you will be easily implement these basics to the industrial scale. Means you know the application of what you learned during your engineering. Means that is my portion. They asked me in the thing, and one thing that they noticed during the interview is that your approach, means your technical approach, means they ask something to you, and how is your approach. They don't want the correct answer, but they want that you approach is the good. So they are basically looking for the confidence, that how confident you are. In my incident, they asked me the one formula, that what is the formula for the pressure drop. So I told them formula. Then they are rechecking that my formula. The interviewer said that your formula is wrong. Then I am confident, and I have said that my formula is right. There is no problem. The sir told me that this is wrong. Then I will say that I am confident my formula is right. And they told me that make the balance consistency, unit consistency on both sides. Then I did the unit consistency on the both sides, and that's the problem solved. So means this type of approach is important during the interview. Now in our case, we total out of 8 students, we 3 students are shortlisted for the HR interview. And HR interview is very simple, and they basically ask about all the typical questions what we learned and heard from the other interviews, that tell me about yourself, what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, why do you want to join the Reliance, and what are the expectations from Reliance, you have any location constraint, how will you get how will you work in our culture, are you accommodating our culture easily or not, means all these type of technical questions. And for the HR questions preparation, IndiaBix is the good source. IndiaBix has a lot of questions is related to the HR, and many good answers were also given in that IndiaBix website. So please use the IndiaBix website for the preparation of the Reliance, especially for the Reliance, because I think that most of the portion of the written tests were from the IndiaBix website. So IndiaBix is the good source. You use the IndiaBix website and make your fundamentals clear, especially in the chemical engineering, because fundamentals are very important, and work hard, and best of luck for your futures. And if you need anything, please comment in the video, and please hit like and share the video so many get good inspirations, and best of luck, all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you for watching.